today is 2 days after Thanksgiving, but me and my boyfriend are going to his mom's house to have Thanksgiving dinner because his mom always does Thanksgiving the Saturday after actual Thanksgiving because it works out better this afternoon. And I want to try to get as much as I can done before that because I have been procrastinating a lot this week. And with the holiday obviously and everything, it's not such a big deal, but I do want to actually get some stuff done and not just waste away my weekend, especially since this weekend, this Saturday, obviously we're doing stuff. Next weekend I'm doing stuff, so I want to make the most of my time that I have to myself. I have a couple things to do. I need to edit my video still because that's one thing that I procrastinated on. That happens a lot because if I edit it today, then I can have it ready to be uploaded to YouTube for tomorrow. And then I need to get my other video because I have it so that the video that I'm posting is technically a video from 2 weeks from when I'm recording. So I always have one in my backlog just in case there's a chance that I don't get to record or something. I have another video that I can post. So that video I need to put into my editing with all of the clips so that I know that it's done. And then I need to also go through my camera roll because I have not been deleting my old footage, and if I forget, my phone will tell me I don't have any storage, and it's irritating. I want to do some reading. I'm still reading The Devils, and I'm also listening to the audiobook, like I'm reading it with the audiobook, and I'm still reading Legendary, but I think while I'm doing stuff, because I might do some cleaning, I'm gonna listen to the audiobook at the same time. And then I have to look at my thing because I don't even know. I put a little less this week for my agenda because I knew that the holidays were this week, and I put nothing on Thursday, and I put nothing on today too. But since I've been procrastinating, the stuff from the other days hasn't been done. I haven't read The Artist's Way, week 8 of Artist's Way. I'm not super strict about doing it, but I haven't read that. I wanted to make my murder mystery clues for my murder mystery party in January. I haven't done that either. And I haven't practiced my ASL. I wrote a few things on the bottom that I wanted to master, which I haven't really worked on. So I'm probably gonna do that this weekend. And I wanted to do some more sketchbooking and recording it too. I want to also figure out what I'm gonna do for my next vlog, my next short form video series, because I did post a video about me talking about actually taking actionable steps towards my goals or whatever, and I wrote down a list. I need to make it a little bit more coherent so that I can make a series out of that, and every video I'm doing one thing and showing my process and having a voiceover. My voiceover was kind of trash, if I'm being completely honest. On my first video, I feel like I sound extremely timid and sad for some reason. I was not. I just never have done a voiceover before like that, and it was just out of my comfort zone. The whole thing was kind of out of my comfort zone, and I've never shared my story, I guess, so that also made me kind of uncomfortable. Speaking of which, I also need to write down my agenda for next week. I like doing this actually a lot. Kind of just get into a productive mood because I'm kind of, since I procrastinated for so long the last couple days, to yesterday I spent my day scrolling, and then I took a nap, and that's all I did yesterday after work. And the day before that, before I went to Thanksgiving at my parents', I again doom scrolled for I just don't even want to look at my screen time those 2 days. It's awful. I need to redeem myself. I was doing some Christmas shopping on Pango, but I got Joe Hill's comics, the basket full of heads. I had some of the comics on my comic wall back when I was a teenager, and I was like, this comic looks really cool. So I wanted to have the actual series because then I could read it. Like actually read it like it does. I'm pretty sure the whole concept is she has like this hiking axe and she cuts people's heads off and they are still sentient or something. But yeah, I think that's really cool. And this has like the cover. It's really cool. And whoever had this book, their packaging was really nice. They put a bunch of extra stuff in their package, which I was not expecting. I can't really read it because it's in like super bright yellow. And then they gave me one of these book review sticky notes, which I didn't know that was a thing. That's kind of cool. And it came with some bookmarks. Let me grab them. These bookmarks are like sparkly on the back, which is nice because they don't have a lot of actual physical bookmarks. And they gave me some book tabs, which is cool. I was gonna buy some because I wanted to have a lot of variety of book tabs to match covers of books. And they got me a lot of stickers. I don't even know if I'm holding, oh, that's not right. Like sparkly. They came with this little heart. Yeah. This is another bookmark. I've never heard of this. I guess it's a thing. But, yeah. And just some random stickers. Yeah, I thought that was really cute. I want to put it somewhere where I can have the cover out because I think it's really cool. Or I think I might make a section of one of my smaller book shelves, the one with my records on it possibly. I'll put that for a place for comics and those kind of things because I think I would like to get more of those sort of things. Manga, comic books, graphic novels I think is what I'm gonna do because I would like to collect some more of those. And I know that Joe Hill has made more series and I would like to have those as well. And I don't know, comics just seem kind of fun. Another thing that you can collect. And we do have a comic store here where I live, but I don't know. Let's see. I might do that on my birthday. I wanted to do a little book shopping because I did tell people like, oh yeah, I would like to have, you know, money or gift cards where I could go and spend money on myself for my birthday because I enjoy just spending my birthday, spending money on things that I want. Like I don't necessarily need anything. And I might also go to the comic store, see if there's anything cool that I want. Because I do have a lot of actual physical like books. About to sit down. I am sitting down. I am about to do some reading. I am reading a book called How to Sell Your Art Online. I didn't know if it was going to be that helpful. I bought it a while ago. It actually is. It's actually very insightful. I wanted to read a couple chapters of that because it's in my agenda. And then I wanted to do some sketching and maybe make some shorts of my sketchbook. Something low effort, takes not that long. And after that, I want to sit down and cut out my stuff. I made stuff. I printed out stuff for my vision board for next year. And I want to cut it out and start doing that. I think I might finish. I started watching Stranger Things 5 last night. And I was actually not, before I watched it, I didn't really care that much, honestly. Like, yeah, I watched the show season 1 through 4 and like at the beginning I was like really into it, but I wasn't like super excited and I was like, that's cool, I don't know. But I started watching it and I watched the first 2 episodes I went to bed a little later than I should have because I had to work. So, safe to say, I'm finishing it. So, I'm going to do that later and cut out my stuff for my vision board. I also need to work out. I have been napping for the last 2 hours and I've been on my phone. And I've been on my phone all day yesterday and also napping yesterday. So I kind of am just not in the best mood right now. I'm kind of irritated. I'm irritated with myself for not getting my stuff done. But I'm doing that now. And I feel like a zombie. Genuinely. I just need to get back into it. I need to get back on top of my shit. So that's what I'm going to be doing.
Language. Do you want to know what that word is? Quick reveal. 3, 2, 1. The word Alejandro, get out of here, you devil. The most toxic word in the English language is the word should. You should do this. You shouldn't do that. You should do what I want you to do just because I want you to do it.
Okay. Sorry, my dog is chewing on his bone in the background. I finished cutting out all of my stuff for my vision board. Let me show you. And now I'm going to take a break because my freaking shoulder and my neck hurt from cutting the paper since I was using my paper cutter thing. Yeah, and then I'm going to rearrange them on my previous vision board before I glue it down so I can figure out where exactly I want the layout to look like. Yeah. And then, okay, I need to do my reading. I started doing 75 books. Today, actually, is my first day. I'm gonna record it. I think I'm gonna do it every week and I'll track my progress week by week and I will put what I read each day in each session, how long, obviously for my 30 to 45 minutes, and then how many pages I got through. And then I think I'll do like an overview of like the books or whatever. But I need to do that still today as well, since I decided to do that, start that. Vision board. That's what it looks like. But before I hang it up, I'm going to put my goals on a sticky note on the back so I can remember everything that I have on here, just because visually, obviously, but if I want to, as the year progresses, I can kind of keep track of how my progress is on my goals, and if I happen to accomplish one of my vision board goals, I can mark it off. I don't know, I think that would be fine. But now that that's done, I'm gonna take a break because that took probably like the whole process together 2.5 hours probably. But I like my old vision board, I didn't really keep pictures together that were for the same goal, and I did that this time, and I think that will make it easier for me to really see the whole picture and just seeing the pictures that go together in the same spot.
Women all exist under patriarchy, and we're all taught that those parts of ourselves.
Okay, I did my morning routine and I've been using my little walking pad to get my steps in because I haven't been getting my steps in and it's too cold to go outside to walk. So I did that. I did that yesterday too. I underestimate how long it takes to get the steps that I want in, but I did it, and I'm freaking tired right now. Like, I'm gonna be taking a nap after this because I don't feel like I can do anything if I don't take a nap. I still need to do my 2 sessions for 75 booked, which I will probably do when I wake up. I'll do one of them. I wanted to just spend the day after I do my 2 sessions of 75 book. I still think that I'm going to listen to my audiobook because I'm still reading the same 2 books that I wanted to finish last week, maybe even the week before that. I can't even remember. And also The Devils, Joe Abercrombie, the book I'm reading, was due yesterday. And I'm not done with it, so I'm not returning it until I'm done. And I think I'm just gonna listen to that. And I wanted to work on some art. I wanted to work on this not poster, I guess, but it's like wall art. I wanted to make a cute little thing on a canvas that I can hang up because I've been wanting to make more wall art to put on my walls. I wanted to work on that. And then I'm going to do some painting because I haven't painted for a while. I did do some drawing a couple days ago, but I haven't painted. I'm not feeling very artisty because I'm not doing art. And I also am going to work on my clues for my murder mystery. I keep putting it off. Not just doing it. It really wouldn't take me that long. Like, it would probably take me an hour at most. And then I don't even have to think about that at all for the rest until the party is here, which is next month. And then I still want to write out my graphic novel notes in my document just to kind of relax, because I just want to relax. I don't want to do anything. Yeah. I organized my Tupperware cabinet. I got rid of some of that, and then I went through my pantry as well. So I have a lot to throw away. And I should probably put laundry away. It's in the dryer in the laundry room. I'm playing a lot of Minecraft, but it's RL Craft. It's a different version of Minecraft. My boyfriend made it, and it's really hard. It's really hard. It's fun but hard, and I've wanted to rage quit a couple times. I'm not even gonna lie. I've been doing that a lot, which I haven't gamed in a long time, like spent hours just chilling and playing video games. So it's been kind of nice. I finished The Devils last night, and I would say it was pretty enjoyable. It's a found family, kind of. It is a more advanced version of Six of Crows. You know how Six of Crows is like the found family, they go on a heist, whatever. The Devils has the same kind of found family, but these people aren't friends when they first meet. And they eventually start to like each other. And I do like the way that Joe Abercrombie writes fight scenes. I don't know what it is, but it just is immersive. Yeah, it's basically just these group of devils. It's a vampire, a magician, an elf, a warrior, and he was cursed by a witch, and he can't die. And then there was another woman, I forgot exactly what she was. She kind of was like multiple things. and they're supposed to help this princess put her back on the throne, and that's what it's like it's a journey, basically. It was pretty fun. At some points, it was kind of like, felt like it was dragging on a little bit, and at the ending, I was a little confused by the last chapter, but I think it was trying to be like, oh, it's like a full circle moment. I'm not entirely sure, but it was enjoyable, and I really liked the audiobook. The person who is doing the audiobook, because the book is not in different point of views, and he did a really good job at doing different voices and stuff for each of the characters. I like that a lot. I will see you in the next one.